Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we are back to the Evil Within. We're in this cutscene section where we may either be introduced into a fight with a pyramid head equivalent of a safe guy with razor blades over his face.
Leslie,
or not.
You're safe. Where's Kid? Kidman? Is she here too?
Kid.
Is she all right?
Is she all right? All right?
Stand back. I'll get it open.
It's kind of strange that they would bother to encage Leslie. So now we've got to kind of protect Leslie. I can't punch her, but apparently the game thinks I should. And there's no boxes here. Nothing to collect. That looks like a door. Now the gun allows me to open. So I'm gonna probably trigger something by opening this. And maybe Leslie will run and she'll be safe.
No! Wait!
And see, there's a big thing of gel on the other side.
Leslie!
Yeah, don't pound on the door. Turn around and see what's about to attack you. Right. Unless this guy is going to... This guy is gonna do something especially different. That's great and all, but I don't think this is it. That's it. Like, I don't think we're done with him. Right, we need this handle, I think. Apparently we don't. And as I'm turning off the gas, he's coming to kill me. There's not a lot to be done. Apparently I'm supposed to shoot him in the head. Let's see. I don't think I have time for this. I've got to run. My poison meter is filling. And this guy does not want to stay down, and I don't have anything along the lines of a match to burn him. And I assume turning this off will... I don't think it does. Well, this is just a... This is just terrible. Am I going the right direction? So now I can come back and pick this up. Valve handle. A large valve that's used to adjust the volume of liquid or gas. No joke about Half-Life 3 or anything. Rather the perfect weapon to use with this enemy, because he's slow moving. Like, this guy's just gonna pound me. Well, and I can't go that way. So I've gotta take this guy out just to give myself a break. Now, unlike the chainsaw guy, we're now in a position where, like, I don't know what we're really trying to do. I guess I shut the door on him. He wasn't that close. I've turned off all the gas, so I'm like in a safe point now. Throw this down that way and smash it.
Take this.
Yeah, I don't think that's so much finally, but whatever. Seems like we're in some kind of save point, and now we're in some kind of catacombs. And I'm not sure exactly which way to go. Do we go this way and turn the corner and find something? Well, that looks like that's a path. Or do we go this way and find something? Kind of in an awkward position because it's not like there's a monster in the water that we've been informed of. So here's where Leslie ran. So at least we know Leslie, theoretically, assuming people in this strange world even travel the same paths, went. And I assume Leslie is my only connection to trying to find Kidman, but it really feels rather futile trying to find my partners since 2 or 3 times now I've found them and just lost them again. Let's see. How are we on shotgun shells? We are in the worst case scenario with shotgun shells. 0 bullets. I saw a flickering of light. I thought maybe there was something there. Yeah, if there is something in the water, I'm not sure. Can I even get in the water? It's a good question. Nope. Like, there's no way even there. So, just for tradition's sake, there should be some collectible behind that waterfall. That's just standard video game expected way of thinking. And it's not like they're really adding something else instead, so they might as well do the cliches, the familiar things. I quite enjoy playing nearly every game and searching behind nearly every waterfall and finding something interesting behind it. I'm just left with disappointment that I couldn't even get to the waterfall in this game. And the game takes control away from me again to tell me that's the end of the chapter. Not really a boss fight in the sense that you could actually kill it. Alright, so we'll overwrite chapter 5, which we can tell chapter 5 was pretty long, and move on to chapter 8. And we're subtract 8 hours from that, at least. We're probably, I would say we're probably even less than 8 hours of gameplay so far. But maybe. Chapter 8, A Planted Seed Will Grow. All these titles are just hints to what's going to happen. You could get away with not revealing the titles at all in the game until after you've done the chapter. That would be an interesting storytelling device. So again, we have to reference Resident Evil 4. There's a point where you get underground and it's very much a kind of cavernous area with some kind of special, I don't know what you'd call it, plants or elements. That's a pickup. That were the originators of creating the virus that makes the zombies in Resident Evil 4. Here it's the indication, I suppose, is that the serum. Man, I really have very little control on this gun. The sensitivity is, I don't know how you would put this. I don't know if it really is a case of the sensitivity being off, or if it is that the game is artificially reducing the sensitivity because my accuracy isn't upgraded high enough. I could definitely use more shotgun shells. And I'm probably at the point where I should use just a handgun, because I've used all my sniper shots, and probably not in a great place either. And we're going down this way. There was a minecart in RE4. There's a lot of action sequences, I suppose, in RE4 that aren't getting replicated here, and it's more just the areas that are getting duplicated. Kind of cliched areas in the first place. Can I guess I'll have to shoot through that because I can't smash through it. It keeps locking in on the body on the ground. Just a almost completely total lack of fear and in this. It seems like you're perfectly fine to shoot through this whole section. So is this supposed to be falling action after what may have been a really intense fight with the safe guy? Maybe. But on easy mode, that wasn't the experience I had. Maybe it would have been difficult if I was playing on easy mode and was trying to get the achievement where you didn't take any upgrades at all. Look, there's a statue that came down. Nice and tricky. Time to load the shotgun, I suppose. No, it might be time to use the crossbow bolt gun. Actually, I've only got a couple of shots on this. But if I use the crossbow gun, I would only have a couple shots on that too. But I think I could probably go collect the crossbolts or craft more of them. Somebody is shooting something. Okay, it's automated. And it seems like you're kind of safe. As long as you just crawl. Moderately safe. This is something new. I can't say I'm upset with that. And these bolts, they're like snow bolts. So I'm just gonna run. So there were some other kind of bolts to collect amongst that. I suppose if I had been using frozen bolts on the guy with the safe on his head, that could have worked decently well. Didn't even occur to me. Let's keep our health high. I'd prefer to be low on syringe packs and high on health. But it may be, we may have finally hit the point where it'll start making sense to upgrade how much the syringe packs work. Be really ridiculous if there was a salesman that showed up right now, since I've not been collecting any kind of currency or any kind of items to trade. And another recording. And see, this looks like a mining facility.
Aberrant brainwave patterns observed in subjects number 25 and 33, and now again in 55. The one common factor is a case history of dissociative identity disorder. Previous experiments of the prefrontal cortex led to degradation of sense of self, but there were unanticipated results here. Suicidal thoughts of alternate personalities exhibited as attacks on the core personality. As self-consciousness waned, a sort of stasis was achieved, like two creatures sewn together and forced to live as one, eternally hating the other. Delicious.
So they're probably describing the main bad guy, Ruek, and Leslie there. Maybe not Leslie, maybe just Ruek. Let's see, I go this way. Or do I go this way? What are these? Interesting. So they're introducing some really weak creatures that die in one kick. Maybe they could crawl all over you and do some damage. Where are these? Where are these guys coming from? Are these just like all the babies that were given the serum that didn't survive or didn't mutate? Oh, I see the problem I keep doing here. I need to equip the shotgun. I keep switching to the sniper rifle thinking I'm equipping the shotgun. We could do with a weapon select. I don't think there's actually anything happening on the left bump at all, so if they had just had it hold left bump to select a weapon, that would have been great. Instead, it's press the right stick to select a weapon, which is alright, but it's kind of slow. It's a little slower to click on the right stick than press the left bump and move either the right or left stick around. Of course, this game doesn't seem like it really needs that level of intensive weapon switching. Now I'm back to using my regular gun. Good. Didn't even have to use any shotgun shells. The weird thing here is, like, at any point, I feel like this chapter could end. Like, we could just walk through a small cave, and because I feel like this game had a troubled development and was short, is shorter than it should be, we may just run through one chapter in less than an hour. Of course, I say a lot of games feel like they have troubled developments because, let's just be honest, A lot of games do have troubled developments. What is grabbing me? Is this? So a regular sized monster can grab me if he's crawling. So at a certain point it's going to come right down to it doesn't matter if the game had a troubled development or not, because most of them do, or they all do, and it's kind of a moot point. I'm not getting a lot of pickups from doing this, and I'm taking more damage than I would like. Seems like these guys can do you some damage, but not a lot. Once I get back to a save room, maybe one of those sections in one of the cells will be open finally. But I kind of question. I'm not sure if they ever will be opened, or if they will be opened right at the end of the game. I wonder if I'm gonna hit a maximum number of parts. That one's not taking any damage, so that seems like that's a jump scare. Either that or it's pinned against the wall. It could be I get the maximum number of parts, and because I have the maximum number of parts, they start putting more bullets or health things. So this is just a zombie. And there's a book here. Cave note. I went in too deep, and of course it was a trap. Sophia told me to stop so many times, but it was only a little further to the truth. I know there'd be challenges, but I was so close. I noticed the faintest breeze coming from the crack of this door. The door has to lead outside. The plate I found looks like it fits in a slot. It's probably a key, but which way does it go? 50-50 odds. I've been here pacing for what feels like an eternity, unable to make a simple choice. Sophia, if I make it out of here, I'll hold you in my arms. I'll tell you we're right, and I'll never let you go. If it really is a trap, I would imagine maybe it isn't 50-50 odds. So I've got to put a plate in there. Where's the plate? Oh, here it is. The bloody relief plate. The strange plate has faces carved on either side. One side has blood streaked across it. So I can flip it, and I can put it in, or I can put it. I'm gonna put the bloody side on there since it looks like there's blood on the door. Well, since that didn't feel like a choice really, and more of just flipping a coin, I really don't care. Like, as far as I understand it, there's no achievement for beating this game without dying. There's so many cheap kills like this. Since there's really no fear or anticipation of a mistake being in any way really punishing, it's just like, whatever, fine, I died. Of course, it would be really odd if now when I try the other way, it doesn't work either. Like, again, I would say would not be surprised if we are rather quickly out of this chapter. So we may only have 9 of 16 of these documents, but there's only 6 more after the one I just collected. And if we're in chapter 9, there's only 3 more chapters. So 2 per chapter. Clearly we've missed tons of these, or there's some other trick to it. There's tons of these we haven't found. Tons of these we haven't found. It seems like for the audio tapes, though, we are listening to everything in order. And it'd be kind of slow in the last 3 chapters to have 5 audio tapes, but whatever. We've found some more ordinary keys. We got the valve handle. We got the bloody relief plate. I'm surprised we've even gone this far as special keys. It seems to me, at least it looked like we were barely going to have 4 or 5 special keys at all. And no bad guy besides the main bad guy has been even hinted at. So if there is any big boss monster to fight, it's just going to be a surprise. And I wouldn't be super shocked if it was some kind of water related, monster related, plant related thing, since the chapter 8 is a plant seed will grow. Like, a plant based monster is pretty typical of a video game cliches, and that would make some sense. And I'm pretty sure there's been a plant or 2 in the Resident Evil series. That's it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want a friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.